push on the Navajo Nation comes 4 years after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of marriage equality. But that ruling stops at tribal borders.
And so it's going to take the Navajo people to change its own laws.
LGBTQ rights activists on the Navajo Nation are asking the tribe's council to repeal its 2005 ban on same-sex marriage.
In 2005, the Navajo Nation Council and a group of very conservative evangelical tribal lawmakers pushed forward that law, which continues to be the law of the land today.
The push to repeal the ban is a call from the Navajo Nation's recent Pride celebration, and it's gaining momentum. They're not necessarily asking the tribal council to allow marriage.
We're actually going to the root of the cause of why that marriage ban even exists, and that's ensuring that we provide protections for gender identity and sexual orientation of our community members on Navajo, and that is protected under Navajo law.
In 2015, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled to allow same-sex marriage nationwide, but that doesn't apply to tribes.
This goes back to 1896.
University of Utah law professor Alex Skabeen says tribes are not bound by many things in the U.S. Constitution, but many do try to mirror state laws.
A lot of the states used to prohibit same-sex marriage. Now they cannot. So it's interesting what the tribes are going to have to address that.
At the governor's recent Native American summit, the Navajo Nation's vice president was asked about the push to repeal the marriage ban.
As you know, I'm a former pastor, and so my feelings on that is God initiated marriage between a man and a woman, and so we would hold to that, and I certainly don't want to put down other people's feelings on that. Again, I just kind of go back to the truth of the Bible and what does that say. So God's always my bottom line whenever I'm in doubt.
So you would not support that?
I would not support that.
But Dene Equality believes it will have widespread support among the Navajo Nation government.
How do we eliminate a discriminatory law that's telling our kids that they're not valued anymore? How do we ensure that our tribal leaders are responsive to the needs of the suicide rate that's happening on Navajo among our community?
This week, a council subcommittee voted in favor of supporting the Equality Act. The full Navajo Nation Council could consider it in the fall. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.